Hello and welcome to Legacy IAS Academy. In today's video, we are going to discuss one of the newspaper articles which is talking about the challenges faced by IITs, okay, Indian Institute of Technology. So, this article is regarding on the challenges of higher education institutes. The IITs are overcommitted and in crisis. So, that is what is the article discussing about. So, why is it running in news at the first place? Because there was a newspaper article which was discussing about the challenges being faced by IITs, plus National Education Policy. National Education Policy has also requested the IITs to expand its domain. Okay. So, basically the article was talking about the expansion of number of IITs in India and also about the NEP issue. Okay. So, we will be discussing in this article, in this video, we will be discussing about some of the challenges being faced by IITs currently, okay, and what are the remedial measures related to it, okay. So, coming to the first problem, that is related to expansion. And as we discussed, why is the matter running in news? Because expansion is occurring in two terms, in quantity as well as in quality. Okay, so basically number of IITs have increased. We had initially only 5 IITs up to 1960s. The first IIT was set up in Kottapalya in 1951. Second one, because first IIT was set up in the eastern India, so rest 3 IITs were set up in the western part, in the northern part and in the southern part. So second IIT was set up in Mumbai in 58. Third one in Kanpur in 59 and fourth in Madras in 1959 itself. Okay. So after this, for a very long period of time, we had only 5 IITs initially. And because of the presence of only these 5 IITs, the quality of education which was being imparted amongst the students, the graduates of IIT was quite high, very heavy. Okay. Now, under the recent expansions, IIT Delhi is planning to set up one campus in Abu Dhabi. Plus, IIT Madras has already inaugurated its campus in Zanzibar, which is close to Seychelles, Africa's eastern side. Okay, so its expansion abroad is also taking place. Plus, within India, now we have 23 IITs. From 5 IITs in the 1960s, we have come a long way to reach 23 IITs. This is the location of IITs in India. Because of this immense expansion of IITs, its quality has degraded. We will see how it has degraded. But as a matter of fact, it has degraded. Plus, this is about the number problem, that there is an increase in number of IITs which has degraded its quality. Okay. Plus, the second problem is this of quality. So, currently IIT, as the name suggests, it is taking only technical courses, right? But the National Education Policy, it says that IITs should look towards non-technical education also. Now, if it is totally focused on technical education, its research and all the education impartments, all that will be at a very good standard. Now, if it tries to diversify the kind of graduation courses it is providing, if it is trying to diversify, obviously it will face some kind of quality compromise. Okay, so both because of increasing number of IITs plus the demand to increase the number of graduation courses within IITs, within the existing IITs, both of them together is impacting the quality of education imparted in these IITs. Okay. So, currently what are the challenges being faced by IITs? First one, as we discussed, is the drop in quality. Okay. Why? How can we decipher that there is a drop in quality? Because there are certain IITs who have completed 1 year with vacant seats. Students opted not to join a particular IIT. Okay. So, there are certain vacant seats plus vacancy of faculties. Out of 10,000, demand for 10,000 faculties, only 4,000 faculties were present. So, there is a drop in number of faculties also. So, there is a vacancy of faculties plus vacancy of seats in these IITs, which is showing the degrading quality of IITs. Plus, the number of faculties is also decreasing because IITs have now been set up in remote areas, small towns. These remote areas, the intention of the government is quite good. They just want the best quality of education to reach till the last mile. The idea is very good, but because of its location in remote areas, faculties are unwilling to relocate to these remote areas, okay, which is also one of the reasons for drop in the number of faculties, okay. Plus, the lack of competitive salaries. This is another reason why there is a drop in or less participation of faculties at IIT. If we compare it to the international level, the quality of education being provided at IITs, this is at par with good number of institutes across the world. Okay, but the salaries which is being granted to the faculties of IITs, this is not in remote competence to whatever is being provided to such eminent institutions across the world. So, if we go by international standards, the quality of education is in comparison to other good institutes, eminent institutes, but the amount of salary is not, which is discouraging the faculties to participate to join the IITs. Okay, plus development of hierarchy within IITs. So now we have some good IITs, some bad IITs, which is discouraging students' participation in IITs. They are not willing to join IITs if it is of low standards. So there is a development of hierarchy within IITs. Plus the overseas challenge. This is both time and investment priorities amongst the domestic challenges. So, if we try to set up, for example, we discussed that IIT Delhi is planning to set up one campus in Abu Dhabi, or Madras has already opened up a campus in Zanzibar. So, if we are ready to provide IITs in overseas area, did we cater to our own local demands? Did we cater to the need, the domestic needs of spreading good quality education, higher education? Or what about the investment priority? What is the priority of investment? With what intention are you trying to open up an institute outside India if your own students are not properly facing better education standards? So, the government needs to answer this part, that what is the intention of investment, okay, investment priority. Plus the time also. So we are investing too much of time and investing too much of money in setting up these institutes abroad, right? But we have not catered to the own local domestic demands. So that is some of the major challenges being faced by the IITs. Now coming to the suggestion. So obviously if we know the problem, we know the solution also. If we know that the quality of number of faculties is less, so we need to recruit more faculties. If we know that the quality of education is degrading, then we need to work on the quality of education. But one thing that we definitely need to work on is controlling the expansion of IITs. Because of its immense expansion, it is facing degrading quality. So controlling the number of IIT would be a major step to provide better quality education. So we need to right now not focus on expansion. We need to focus on quality and bring back the prestige. So with existing IITs, are we able to provide world-class infrastructure facilities, better lab facilities? What is the research mechanism? Are we conducting correct kind of research or not? Funding these research. This should be the intention to improve or bring back the prestige of IITs. Okay, plus standardize the admission process so that we ensure that there are no seats which are left vacant. Plus fill the vacancy of faculty recruitment, and expansion plans should not compromise on quality. Even if you are trying, or the government is trying to expand the number of IITs, it should definitely not be compromising on the quality. Okay, plus infrastructural development for better lab facilities and other educational facilities should definitely be provided. Okay, and we also need to clarify with what objective are we setting up overseas institutes. Okay, so with that suggestion, we hope that the quality of IITs can definitely improve. With that, we come to the end of this video. I wish you all the very best and thank you so much.